Huang Xing's instinct screamed danger. A layer of black light appeared around his body. He pulled a small shield from his inventory to block, but the flames came straight down like bombs. Explosions erupted across the ground. The crowd below had no chance and collapsed, badly wounded. Huang Xing stared around in utter shock. No way, that's impossible! The blood coagulation pill only lasts 2 hours. It should have worn off long ago. How are you still this strong? I calmly said, blood coagulation pill? I never said I used one. You made that up yourselves. With that, a faint smile crossed my face. Huang Xing, it's time we settled the score. I wasn't planning to kill you, but you tried to kill me first. So don't blame me for what happens next. Huang Xing screamed in panic. Mu, you can't kill me. I'm the heir of the Huang family. If you kill me, my dad will come after you. Money gear, I'll give you anything you want. Just don't kill me. I ignored both his begging and his threats. I walked straight up to Huang Xing. Then I drew my blazing sword and stabbed forward. Huang Xing stared wide-eyed, never expecting me to actually kill him. Then he crashed heavily to the ground. I returned to the woods where Mo Hongli rushed over. What happened, Mu? Is everything okay? I shook my head. It's nothing. I just handled a little problem with Huang Xing. Hearing that name, Mo Hongli froze. You heard him? That guy's bad news. They say the Huang family has a level 30 class wielder. No one who crosses them ever ends well. I smiled faintly. Heard him? No, I just killed him. Mo Hongli's beautiful eyes went wide. You killed him? Now we're in trouble. I replied lazily. It's just the Huang family, they're hardly a problem. When the countdown ended, everyone exited the portal. According to the report, Jiangnan City's exam site suffered heavy losses. 29 students had died. Countless others were injured. Once everyone had assembled, Jiangnan City's officials reappeared on the field. The principals of all 3 high schools stood on stage. Their eyes were locked on the giant stone monument in the plaza. The monument displayed the final scores. Soon lines of text slowly appeared. First place, Muge. Final score, 24,789. Second place, Mo Hongli. Final score, 2,272. Third place, Li Hu. Final score, 1,374. Fourth place, Liu Yanran. Final score, 1,272. Seeing the golden numbers at the top, the plaza fell silent. Everyone stared in disbelief. Am I seeing things over 24,000 points? Did Muge somehow cheat? There's no way, right? Liu Yanran and Li Hu hid in separate corners. Both looked shocked and confused. I didn't even make the top 3. How did Muge get such a high score? Liu Yanran clenched her teeth in disbelief. Didn't Muge use a blood coagulation pill? Why does his score still count? This is unfair. In the distance, Zhou Wen looked stunned. Didn't Li Hu lose his strength? How did he still score so high? Even Mo Hongli got a huge score and took second place. Damn it, I shouldn't have kicked them out. My score could have been way higher. Even Jiangnan City's officials on stage were dumbfounded. Muge used a blood coagulation pill. His score shouldn't count. Unless he never used one. A calm-looking man suddenly spoke. What if he really didn't use one? Wouldn't that mean he defeated the Frost Golem with his own strength? And earned 20,000 points? Someone immediately rejected the idea. Impossible. He probably used a similar item. Those items are rare, but there are many different kinds. Principal Huang Xing of 3rd High looked relieved and pleased. He calmly said, whatever the truth is, let's finish the exam ceremony first. The 3 principals moved and appeared on stage. They took out their prepared speeches and began. Mo Hongli smiled sweetly. Mu, congratulations on becoming this year's top scorer. I shrugged. Being the top scorer doesn't really matter. Mo Hongli smiled brightly and said, still, I have to thank you for helping me level up. Otherwise, I never would have earned 2,000 points. I chuckled. You let me stay at your place, we both got what we needed. Mo Hongli warned me. By the way, you need to be careful. The Huang family probably knows already and they move fast. I smiled casually. You should be careful too. A lot of people saw us together. Mo Hongli shook her head. No matter how powerful they are, they won't attack me easily. Otherwise, our families would fight to the death. As we spoke, a steady voice came from behind us. Muge, the principals want to see you. Please follow me. I frowned. What do they want? Mo Hongli also found it strange, but tried to reassure me. Maybe they just want to congratulate you. You're Jiangnan City's top scorer, maybe even #1 nationwide. But inwardly, I sneered. If they wanted to congratulate me, they'd have mentioned me during the speech. They wouldn't have waited until now. They clearly wanted something else, and it couldn't be good. My expression remained calm as I replied, if the principals want me, I'll go see them. Then I turned to Mo Hongli. I'll go now. I'll head to your place afterward. With that, I followed the man away. Before long, I entered a small room. Over a dozen well-dressed people all turned toward me. Some looked curious, some dismissive, and some sneered. A few looked regretful, but most looked greedy. It was as if I weren't a person, but a juicy prize. I confidently walked to the center of the room. After looking around, I spoke clearly. Everyone, I'm Muge. What do you want? Principal Yang Shu of 1st High stood and looked down at me. Muge, congratulations on becoming Jiangnan City's top scorer. We watched part of your exam footage. We're very interested in that yellow tier transcendent item. Name your price, we intend to buy it. Yang Shu's tone allowed no refusal. He wasn't making a request. He was giving an order. I calmly replied, I do have a transcendent item. With a wave of my hand, a necklace appeared in my palm. Everyone's eyes were instantly drawn to it. It really is transcendent gear. Yang Shu's eyes lit up as he rubbed his hands together. His face was filled with excitement. This necklace's passive effect is incredible. It boosts every skill by 10%. It could double the activation rate of my bloodthirsty roar. Seeing their excitement, I sneered inwardly. So that was why they suddenly invited me. They wanted my gear. Unfortunately for them, buying it wouldn't be easy, I said with a cold smile. I have the item and you've all seen it. But I'm not selling. The entire meeting room instantly fell silent. The greed in their eyes turned cold. They stared at me with murderous intent. A trace of killing intent flashed in Yang Shu's eyes. Muge, what do you mean? You think we can't afford it? Name your price. If it's within our means, we won't refuse. I let out a cold laugh. This is top-tier transcendent gear. It's worth as much as some perfect-grade items. Do you really think you can afford it? But sure, I could sell it. One perfect-grade item or 200 million credits. The moment I finished, a large man snorted. Muge, you've gone too far. His aura erupted as he marched toward me. Facing his overwhelming pressure, I sneered. I issued a command in my mind. Inside my void world, hundreds of Zerg roared together. I fired their collective will straight into the man's eyes. It felt as if a hammer had smashed into his skull. When he recovered, cold sweat covered his body. He stumbled back several steps. The others looked at him strangely and asked, "What's wrong, Liu Shan?" Liu Shan wiped the sweat from his forehead and shook his head awkwardly. "It's nothing, keep going." Everyone gave him a strange look, then ignored the incident. Yang Shu then spoke directly. "Your item may be unusual, but transcendent gear usually sells for under 10 million credits. Muge, choose a more reasonable price." I spread my hands and grinned. "I name my price. It's not my fault you're broke." Yang Shu narrowed his eyes and said coldly, "That price isn't completely impossible. Transfer the item to us first. We'll write an IOU and pay in installments." Without hesitation, I shook my head. "Impossible, I don't accept IOUs." Anger appeared on Yang Shu's face. "Are you refusing to show us any respect?" I chuckled. "That's exactly what I'm doing. What can you do about it?" You bastard! Do you know who you're talking to? You have no respect for authority. If there's nothing else, I'm leaving." With that, I turned and walked out. Watching me leave, Yang Shu said grimly, "That item is extremely important to Jiangnan City. No matter what it takes, we must obtain it." A cold, murderous light appeared in everyone's eyes. At this point, we'll have to kill him and take it. Aside from the Mo family head, Wang Xing, and a few others, almost everyone agreed to join the operation. Yang Shu nodded in satisfaction. Then he said bluntly, "Mr. Mo, Principal Wang, leave if you won't participate." Mo Qingyun and Wang Xing exchanged a glance. They smiled bitterly, stood, and left the room. Once outside, Mo Qingyun tested the waters. "Wang, I didn't expect you to pass up transcendent gear. You won't even join their operation." Wang Xing smiled faintly. "Mo Qingyun, we've known each other for years. You want information about Muge, so why play games?" Mo Qingyun laughed before asking, "You're as sharp as ever. Fine, I'll be direct. What is it about Muge that made you give up the item?" Wang Xing shook his head. "It's only a feeling, but I don't think Muge is that simple." Mo Qingyun immediately became interested. "You think he defeated the Frost Golem without that pill?" "I'm not sure. I just feel that provoking him would have serious consequences. Besides, Yang Shu is determined to get that item. I have no desire to fight someone like him for it." "Huh? What? Wang Xing was murdered? Who did it?" Several men in black knelt before him, trembling. One swallowed nervously and stammered. "The man who killed young master is Muge, Jiangnan City's top scorer." Huang Wentian searched his memory, then shook his head. "Some nobody killed my son? Am I supposed to let that go?" The man in black replied cautiously, "There's no need to worry, sir. Muge topped the exam, but none of the officials recruited him." Huang Wentian asked suspiciously, "Why is that?" The man explained in a low voice. "He didn't earn that score himself. He used a blood coagulation pill." Huang Wentian suddenly understood, and his face twisted viciously. "So he's nothing but a weakling now. Tian-san, go eliminate Muge, avenge the young master, and take any remaining pills from him." "Yes, sir." Meanwhile, I looked at the estate ahead in amazement. "So this is the Mo family estate?" Mo Hongli noticed my surprise and said, "Mu, you're here early. I thought you'd come this afternoon. Are you interested in Zhanghai University's trial abyss?" "You're applying to Zhanghai University?" I smiled calmly. "Why is it surprising that I'm applying there?" "Your score is high enough too." "Don't you want to attend one of the best schools?" Mo Hongli sighed. "My score is enough, but I can't clear the trial abyss." I waved dismissively. "Don't worry, you can team up with me." Mo Hongli looked stunned, then seemed to realize something. "You're planning something, aren't you?" "I never said it would be free. I'll carry you through the dungeon. You help me find rare summoner skill books. Use your family's connections, I'll pay full price. But no one else can know. Don't tell me you're... That's right, I'm a summoner. I'll have my family do everything they can to find them. We'll enter the trial abyss tomorrow, get up early." The next morning, Mo Hongli and I arrived at a plaza the size of a small town. Mo Hongli couldn't help exclaiming, "So this is the trial plaza, it's packed." I glanced around and pointed ahead. "That's the entrance to the trial abyss, let's go." I led Mo Hongli to a nearby portal. We stepped forward and touched the dungeon portal. A notification panel appeared before us. Abyss, Lost Temple, Zhanghai University Trial Dungeon. Difficulty, normal, challenge, hard, nightmare, hell. Level 115. I studied the panel carefully and smiled. I remembered the Lost Temple held a special reward. The first player to clear hard mode or above would receive it. The reward was a special limited edition item. It would later become one of the nation's greatest treasures. In my previous life, someone else claimed it. A summoner from Luogu province obtained it. That person later became one of the Dragon Nation's 12 war gods. Reading the dungeon description, Mo Hungli asked curiously, "I've never seen this abyss before, is it new? I wonder how difficult it is." The moment she finished, the portal suddenly flashed. A battered team stumbled out. They were covered in blood, and one had even lost a leg. Their gear was destroyed, and their faces were filled with terror. The team complained bitterly, "We're an elite team of level 7 players. How could we fail a level 5 dungeon? It's way too hard." The team soon left, sighing and shaking their heads.